Sometimes the biggest, most game-changing ideas start in the most unexpected ways. Like, what happens when you mash up a business school brain with, the age-old practice of farming? Well, you might just spark a revolution. We're going to look at how one entrepreneur's incredible vision, which literally started from a single form, is trying to redefine the entire future of agriculture. So let's dive in. So that really is the big question, isn't it? How do you do that? It's not just about planting seeds anymore. These days, it's about growing a sustainable business that actually makes a positive impact. And the answer to this whole puzzle, well, it lies in the story of one person who's doing exactly that. And here he is. Meet Renjith P.R, the founder of a company called Agronature. See, he's not just talking about this stuff or writing papers on it. He's out there, on the ground, building a brand new reality for farming day in and day out. So let's break down exactly what his vision looks like. Okay, so to really get what Agronature is all about, we have to start with the why. What's the big idea that's driving this entire thing forward? Now, this is what I think makes Renjith's approach so different. He's not someone who grew up farming and then went to agricultural school. Nope. He's a 38-year-old from Kerala with an MBA, and he's backed that up with 12 solid years of real-world experience. It's that blend, that fusion of business smarts and hands-on knowledge that really is the secret sauce for his company. And here it is, his mission, right there in black and white. This isn't about profit, profit, profit. It's what people call a triple bottom line. He's laser-focused on social impact, on environmental health, and on supporting the farmers and their communities. This idea, this philosophy, it's the absolute core of everything Agronature does. All right, a powerful vision is great, but let's be real. Execution is everything. So how does Agronature actually turn this incredible mission into something real? Let's take a look at the blueprint. This is so important to understand. Agronature isn't actually a farm, it's a consultancy firm. And that's a really key strategic decision, right? Instead of just running one single farm, they act as partners, as consultants, helping tons of others in the agricultural world build and grow more effectively. Their whole model is designed to scale their impact way beyond what they could do on their own. So you might be asking, what makes their advice so special? I mean, they're not just out there repeating old farming adages. The game changer is how they weave modern technology into absolutely everything they do. And that lets them bring in a whole new level of precision and, of course, efficiency. Okay, so this slide breaks down their tech strategy, and it's actually pretty brilliant. They've got this two-pronged approach. On one side, you have ERP, that's Enterprise Resource Planning. Think of it as the business brain. It's the system that's running the whole show behind the scenes, the finances, the operations, all that stuff. Then, on the other side, you've got AI, artificial intelligence. And that's the farming brain. It's what gives farmers these super smart insights to make better, more sustainable decisions out in the field. So you've got one brain running the business and another one, well, running the farm. So we've got the mission, we've got the method, but what about the results? I mean, does this really unique mix of social impact and high tech actually work as a business that can sustain itself? There's this old idea that you have to pick one. You can either chase your mission or you can chase profits. But what Agronature is showing us is that that's a false choice. It turns out you can absolutely do both. And here's the proof in the numbers. Their annual turnover is somewhere between 50 lakh and 1 crore rupees. And just for a little perspective, 1 crore is 10 million rupees. This isn't just some passion project. It's a real financially viable business. And a huge reason they're so stable is because of their smart, diversified market strategy. They just don't put all their eggs in one basket. They're selling through local markets, they're working with cooperatives, they're using social media, they're selling to big institutions, and they're even exporting. It creates this incredible resilience. If one channel slows down, the others are there to pick up the slack. It's smart business. So, okay, they've built this successful, impactful business, but Renjith is not even close to being done. The last part of this story is all about the future. And honestly, you could call it a moonshot goal. It is huge. See, their future plans aren't about just making more and more money. It's about scaling their impact exponentially. They are thinking so much bigger than just their own company. 10,000. I mean, just look at that number. 10,000. What on earth does that even mean when we're talking about farming? This is the moonshot. The vision is to build 10,000 sustainable and inclusive agricultural ecosystems.
An ecosystem here is way bigger than just a farm, right? It's the whole network, the farms, the suppliers, the distributors, all working together with technology, science, and a real sense of social responsibility. I mean, the scale of that ambition is just breathtaking.
And that just brings us full circle, right back to where we started. This whole incredible vision, the business strategy, the technology, the proven success, and this wild plan for 10,000 ecosystems, it all grew from the clarity of a single document. It's just an amazing reminder of what a focused idea can truly become.
So, as we wrap this up, the story kind of leaves us with a challenge, one that turns the spotlight back on us. Renjith's vision all began with a really clear purpose. So the question is, what's yours? Thanks for tuning in.